That's a classic. If you know what that's from, leave it in the comments. I'll just tell you now, Eric Andre Show, which I think has a new season. Go check it out. I fuck with Eric Andre. What's up, everybody? It's the Void Podcast, the world's shittiest podcast. But hey, everything's got to be a bad, you know what I'm saying? It's like the, what is it, yin and yang. I'm here with the one, the only. Bro, let him know. Let him know.
It's your boy, Kane. Feel me? Yes,
Woo!
sir.
Yeah. The GOAT. We got a live audience today. A very good live audience. If only you knew, which we'll probably reveal them because fuck, you know, we'll be getting comments and shit from them because we got tons of questions that actually involve them, which, you know, didn't think I'd have the crowd here, but hey, we got the crowd. We're going to utilize them. Crowd work is everything. I was just saying that before the cast. But I guess before we get into the interview, I just want to say I'm off the hangover of UFC 288, as you can see. So if my throat sounds crazy, just know it's because I was screaming to see people beat each other's ass, and that was a great show. We got to do a stream about that, babe, because that was a good show. But, you know, that's enough of that. In terms of Void announcements, I believe we're going to be dropping a flyer soon for an event, and we got, you know, a couple more podcasts in the works that are going to be fucking hits, bro. And the streams, they never stop. The TikToks never stop. The music never stop. So just follow us on IG, follow us on Twitter. You know, smoke some loud. Let's get into it. Get a snack. This one's gonna be goated. So
yes,
welcome to the show. Why the name? Where did you come up with the name? Like, what kind of?
KM actually, right? So my real name is Chris, right? Last name Moore. KM. My
Damn,
initials,
just gave
right?
the government out. Yo, you better watch out, man.
I know they watching me.
Oh my God, where's the shiesties at, bro?
I know, bro. So before it was KM. When I first came out, I started making music actually in high school, and it was just Chris with the dollar sign. Like, the S was a dollar sign. Feel me?
Damn,
then I had
bro,
a little,
that's crazy because I've seen the repost from way back.
Yeah, feel me? Then I had a little phase. It was like curly things, you know, just my little like name phases.
I think I remember that phase too. You know what I'm saying? So,
but then
and that was probably what, like 2 years ago for the curly
2-3 years
project,
ago.
I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I consider those transformations like projects. You know, it's like.
For sure.
And now with KM, it's like, this is it, you think? You know what I'm saying?
This is like my final film.
I would say so, because I mean, I don't even necessarily have a remembrance of the music from before, but this stuff has been, you know, sticking in the brainstem. So there's clearly something there. And is there any significant meaning to the name, or it just kind of fits the kind of vibes? Because you do pretty hype shit. Like, your music's more. By the way, he's a musician. If you don't know that, click the goddamn link in the description, bro. Not to be a plug Andy, but. You do kind of that, you know, that hyper stuff as well as that melodic stuff. So,
right.
Is that, you feel like that name fits? I mean, it would look good on a billboard, I feel like.
Yeah,
so.
Honestly, I don't know. I feel like my name's kind of like unique, you know, in a way. Like, I don't know. Like,
to me, it sounds like some Dragon Ball shit.
You feel me? Yeah. Like,
I love.
It's like kind of like unorthodox.
Dragon Ball energy, you know, like that anime energy. Like, sometimes I wish I could just feel like an anime fighter or something.
A lot of my music has like anime like references and like inspiration.
What are some of your favorites?
Dragon Ball Z, Attack on Titan.
Hey, there we go.
Naruto, feel me? One Piece.
I'm to be honest, I'm terrible at watching TV, so I never really got on the anime train. Mine was always One Punch Man, just because I like how it satirizes like all the other animes. Like, you kind of get like Naruto disses, you know, Dragon Ball disses. It's kind of its gimmick, but to each his own, you know. And I'm glad, you know, you kind of have like your name that kind of, you know, represents your, you know, what you're trying to achieve. So I guess my next question is, and how did you get into this in general? Like, what was like the start of the music shit for you? Like, what kind of made you want to get into it, or, you know, what were some of your inspirations?
Right. So actually, like 9 years old, it's like one of my first memories of like regarding music. I got like an iPod or whatever, and like I think I was just finding out about.
Child, man. At 9 years old, I ain't getting
like
shit.
10, yeah, something like that, around that age, right? And I think like YouTube was just starting to like become a thing.
Yeah, I used to watch YouTube on this big ass CRT, like one of those old school computers, where it was like the all-in-one where you like hit and like you literally hear it like to turn on and shit. That was wild. Like, YouTube used to have the 5-star system.
Hell yeah.
They should bring that back. I actually thought that was cool.
It's like mad nostalgic.
Compared to like the dislike, it's like what is even the point? Like, no one even, you can't even see your dislikes anymore. What's the point? Like, I want to see my ops, bro. Let them know. So you were 9 years old when you were like, fucking, I'm gonna do this music stuff?
Nah, not even like necessarily I'm gonna do music, but I heard like Michael Jackson right for the first time, and I listened to it in my headphones. And I'm like, yo. It's like, this shit is so beautiful. And like, started to like imagining myself like performing like I was Michael Jackson, and then like when I started hearing like Chris Brown and like people like that, it made me like want to perform, not necessarily like make my own music yet. And then I like got into bands, so I was playing saxophone, piano, guitar, stuff like that.
Holy
So I always
shit.
played instruments, and then like I
Dude, the
met
contrast hearing that to like I'm thinking orchestra vibes, and
Mhm.
then you motherfucking pull around and some of your beats be like so crazy.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I can't even see the damn, bro.
Mhm.
Music is a weird energy in general. So you look at the more energy side of things,
Mhm.
right? So would you say you have any more influences besides like Michael Jackson for the performance side of things, like? As far as like modern artists that you're keeping up with, like what are some of your favorite performers?
Uh, definitely Cardi,
Oh yeah,
Travis.
his last show was Rolling Loud. Like,
Mhm.
bro, that's a hard one
Yeah,
to
nah.
touch. Like,
And to get to that level, like I feel like people really don't appreciate how much, like he makes it look easy. You know,
screaming like
it's
that
just
is
crazy.
not easy. Your voice can go out in what 3 to 5 minutes if you don't know how to actually scream,
Right.
like a true like punk scream. Which is why like it's honestly it is a talent. Like I think Uzi's kind of trying to lead the forefront with that type of vibe now, where it's like he's gonna be into like the punk scream stuff.
Right.
So, would you ever get into that stuff? You gonna do a punk song? That'd be
I mean,
crazy.
I actually got like something like that in my catalog.
I know you have songs with like you have like guitar string stuff that kind of like what Cardi would
Yeah,
do.
but you mean
Because
like some
Cardi's
real,
not like full in it.
Yeah.
Like whereas I feel like Uzi with his whole new look and everything. I forget
Mhm.
what he calls this ego, but like was it like Vicky or something?
I don't know. I'm
Leslie.
sorry,
Leslie. I
Yeah.
feel like Leslie is gonna
Leslie.
be that's gonna be like like some
Yeah.
Avril Lavigne or like some punk shit for
Mhm.
real. Which I'm glad these rappers are like
Yeah.
not as scared. Like, are you scared to experiment?
Not really, honestly. Like I'm not
Like,
scared.
what's one beat you wouldn't touch? Like for
Um,
me, because I'm on some weird shit right now, bro. I don't know if y'all be keeping up with my Instagram stories, listeners, but I be posting some orchestra beats and shit. Like I'm
Yeah.
trying to switch it up because I think it is the 808 stuff is kind of it's going through its metamorphosis phase. Like it hasn't true like the 2016 SoundCloud sound is like completely dead. I don't really think anybody's releasing shit like that anymore. But now it's kind of you're either going like the story lonely like opium side of things, or like there's like all these different routes now.
Yeah.
So what wouldn't you touch? I guess.
I mean, I'm really open to doing like any kind of music. Honestly, I listen to like pretty
Country
much
Cam?
everything. Yeah, like I mean,
That ass,
country.
bro?
Country's probably like
I mean, I've been
yeah,
getting
you
into
feel me?
country. Like, I like the old
Yeah.
school stuff. The new shit is whack. Like, they're like new country is basically like some country singer from like the '80s just trying to like rip off a trap beat and like do some kind of like Old Town Road type thing where it's like Old Town Road's an actual country song that's like genre defying. Like
Yeah.
they don't really do shit like that anymore. But
Mhm.
that's good to know. Shit. So who's some of your producers you want to work with? Like, what is a dream producer?
probably Metro. Honestly,
I could
like
see
Metro,
that.
I
I think
like
you would.
Weezy.
I think you get a nice like Savage 21 Savage style
Yeah.
track
mm.
bumping, bro. Because
Nah,
I mean,
nah.
like the energy's there.
I
For
like
real.
whoever Yeats producers are. Get with
I
them.
think his producers are Yeet. I think he does all his own shit. I think
Yeah.
that's like his claim to fame was like he kind of had that Tyler thing where it's like Tyler don't even really hire anybody to do beats anymore. He just does every
Yeah.
single thing, which ultimately I think is going to be the best thing for an artist to do. But obviously, you need your key players. You need your help for certain things. Like for me, I could never do everything solo. I don't have the time or like, knowledge like with some shit like. But would I ever hire somebody like Rick Rubin? Probably not. Probably not. I think that dude's a freaking fool, man. I don't know. I mean, he apparently made Jay-Z get the. I don't know if you know who he is, but he's like that weird looking hippie dude. He made Jay-Z do 99 Problems, but a bitch ain't one.
Yeah.
I don't know if he made that song what it is today, but hey, that's just a musical debate. But shit, what's new? So I hear you got a show coming out this Friday, which I think this is coming out Sunday.
Yes,
Yes,
2
sir.
days after this podcast.
We're gonna try 100% to get there, bro, because it's in the nice Staten Island, the trash land. You know what I'm saying? All the real scum gonna be there. What going into the show? Since I think this is your first show,
Nah, maybe my third.
third show. Okay, so this is the one that counts. Then you had your first little show, and then you got your second show, which is like, all right, I'm really in it now.
Right.
This is like we do this at this point. So going into the show, what are kind of some of your thoughts? You like the lineup? What's the lineup looking like? Kind of give us the rundown.
I mean, I'm performing with my boys. Core, shout out Core, Day, Slim. We got Yama. And
Oh my
Cut.
God, some of the
Shout
people
out
from
the
the
Mafia.
oh my God, some of the
You
people from
mean?
the crowd,
So,
yo. What's up, y'all?
I got the gang with me. I'm not really too sure about the lineup yet, but I mean,
because it's like some kind of like it's like a networking event mixed with the show, mixed with like, which is just dope. Like I like these new style of shows where it's not just pull up, see a concert, leave. Like it's like pull up, meet the people you're gonna perform with, then they perform.
Right.
Then you kind of go over it, look at all this art and stuff. Like it's just it's more of a vibe at that point, and less of a industry kind of thing. Where it's just like you're here and you're in and out. So going into the show, I guess like I was saying, right, you got like. What's kind of your idea when you make a setup? Like, how do you want it to go? Do you want to start hype? You want to go in slow?
Nah, yeah, I really like to make like a drastic like type entry and like outro type shit.
Okay.
Like my first show, like I had a mask on for me the whole time. And
oh, that's always a bad call for me, man, because I start getting sweaty.
Right.
And you just want to rip it off, but then you're like, if I rip it off, motherfuckers are gonna be like, why'd you rip it off?
So it's so like my whole thing was like at the end of the show, I wanted to like take the shit off, but I don't know. Something happened. I ended up not taking it off. But, this time I'm probably gonna go no mask. Gotta show my face.
Yeah. What is like your like? So you really look at it like that. Like you really want to present yourself a certain way to the crowd as well. What are some of your go-to kind of looks that you would want to do for like a show? Like, you got a certain brand you want to wear. For me, if I could rock out in anything, it'd be the Amiris. Probably some foam runners because you can jump in those Jones and it won't really break your ankles. And although Yeezy is Yeezy at this point, and then sure, it doesn't really matter. It's just something pretty.
Nah, honestly, I'll probably wear like something comfortable, like some runners or something. Like I got me some Air Max 97s, white Jones. Probably wear them.
Ooh, yeah, yo. See, basketball, I hate my feet, man. I got feet beef. Like, not to go on a tangent, but it's just annoying that, us flat-footed people, we're fucked. We cannot wear Jordans. If I wear Jordans, bro, my shit's hurt for weeks. It feels like I wore steel toes all day. And it's just crazy. Like, I gotta wear Vans,
bro, you gotta get
Converse.
Bro, take it from a flat-footed person. You gotta get some inserts in your shit. Bro, when
inserts? What the hell is an insert?
They support your flat-ass feet. Because your feet can't support themselves, so you gotta support your feet.
Like what? But then you're
just
dissing the shoe.
Yeah, they did.
Doesn't the shoe come with an insert?
Not all shoes.
Nah, it's like it's like the extra junk. You like two.
Oh, like Dr. Scholl's type beat. Oh my god, man, I'm not an old ass man. I'm not about to put that.
Go upstairs under this couch.
Oh my god, no, I'm sorry, yo.
Do you suffer from flat feet as well? You have fucked up feet?
Obviously not. He wearing the drippiest kicks.
Actually, walk on my tippy toes all the time.
Oh, you want? I've met some people. I think that's called like hawk feet or something. Like, because there's pigeon toes where it's like your shit goes like this, and I mean that's real rough. I know a couple people where it's like, damn, I don't even know how that happens, but it's just like a genetic thing.
Yeah.
But hey, to all my feet people, I didn't mean to get on like some weird foot, vibe for this cast. But hey, listen, we had to address these things. But all right, let me ask you this. Obviously, this show is with like your new little like clique, you know what I'm saying, which we got to get into. Like, how'd you even meet, Slim and Cash? Like, how'd y'all? I mean, obviously, we all went to school together and shit. But how did y'all kind of get on the same movement for this music shit? Like, what was the culmination? Because y'all are like a little unit out there, man.
Right. Honestly, like, because of like the bond me and like Slim already had, like, so when I started doing music, feel me, I already knew like he did music. I mean, he was making beats a long time ago, producing stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
so
all throughout.
And I knew like you feel me. Eventually, he was gonna do music anyway. Like he was gonna do music, feel me. So I was doing music. He hit me like, yo, feel me, your shit hot. Yeah, I'm about to start dropping my shit. We start, feel me, fuck with the same producer, studio, and all that shit. And it just started
some
going
classic
up,
music. What was the first couple of days like? Was it weird rapping in front of your friends?
Yeah,
I think it is kind of weird.
It was so weird, and like they like pulled me to the side because like my first two projects I dropped, I made my music in the crib. Like I got my own little setup.
I still to this day prefer doing that. Like it's so hard. Like especially when I've done songs with like Wise Boy and shit. It's like, bro, I'm rapping in front of this dude who I know can out rap me, and it's just awkward. Like. And I'm like, I when I'm recording, I try shit. Like, I kind of jazzify it. So, like, I'll spit it 2-3 different ways, but it's the same line. And, like, some of the takes are horse crap. Like, I wouldn't want anybody to hear them. So, how did you kind of get through that? Do you have any tips for new artists?
Honestly, you really just, because I feel like when you record music on your own, you kind of have, like, a more familiar setup. You're whatever setup you have, you're probably more familiar with it, like your presets, whatever. In my case,
yeah,
it was
true.
like shit like that. So once I got in the studio, you know, it's more like raw. Your vocals are more raw and shit. So like you kind of just gotta adjust, you know. But eventually, like you just keep working at the shit. You can only go up with it. You know,
And
you'll get
ciphers,
better.
bro. I think ciphers.
Yeah,
like,
freestyle and shit like that.
if you get thrown in a cipher, like somebody just passes it to you, it's like it's a come to terms moment for any rapper. Like, are you gonna keep going with it and try, or are you just gonna be like insecure about your music forever type shit? And it helped me. Like I can now rap in front of anybody. You know, like there still is some examples where it's like, for this one I'm doing it myself. Like I don't want to like show my like process, and I kind of want to know more about your process. So what is like your modern day process now? Like when you make a new song, for example, like the Lit video, how did that come to be? Like how did the song come to be, and how did the video come to be?
Right. So with like Lit and like most of the songs I make are transcending like the way I'm feeling in the moment, things I'm experiencing. So like even with like Lit, like I guess that fucking day I was feeling lit, right?
Yeah,
like, I was lit. I was feeling geek. And
very
I mean, you know, the vision like I had behind my music videos is like a lot of the shit I want to put out is based off like the movies and shit I watch. Like I'm really a cinematic
I was gonna say
person,
because I
you
mean
know?
like when you came like it doesn't seem like you put as much emphasis as like on a bar or anything as you actually put with the energy that goes into the bar and the energy that it projects. So it seems like you really you want to be a good ass performer. Like you're not necessarily worried about making some like Kendrick Lamar type song that's gonna like shapeshift a fucking generation of people. Like you're just trying to genuinely put yourself out there. So I guess
well, I mean,
how do you get yourself into a mood to record?
You said how did I get myself in the mood to record?
Yeah,
I mean,
like what is your process like that?
Yeah, well, I mean, sometimes I have like writer's block and shit, and I don't be in the mood. But like to get myself in the mood, I either smoke or
hell yeah, we gotta talk about weed in this
you
cast.
feel me?
If
I started listening.
If you haven't
to
started
music.
smoking yet, you're fucking up, people. Just get to it, bro.
You're like 10 minutes later.
Especially to the Lit video. If you're not getting lit to the Lit video, are you even living? But yeah, how do you? So you smoke. I mean, so you smoke. That's obviously number one. Is there anything like weird? Do you do any weird meditation shit or anything like? You got any secret? I'm just prying for secrets, you know. I think every artist got some
like
little ritual. Like my ritual, I ain't even giving out, bro. It's just be different,
shit.
man.
I mean, ritual wise.
Oh shit, yeah, you do the Illuminati. I would love to I would love to discuss what I do, but it involves channeling inner demons that cannot be channeled on this cast. I guess you could, and you. I was gonna ask. So when you smoke, like, what was your first time smoking? Did you want to rap when you smoked the first time? Like, what was your first weed experience?
My first weed experience. I got off the bus with a group of friends, high school.
Oh God! And then you just got the proposition.
Yeah, man. We smoked at his house. I guess his dad was on the way back home from work and shit. He walks in, we dropped the blunt. He's yelling, so we running out his crib and shit. Left my phone. Ran back, my phone dead and shit. I'm like 15, bro. I'm like 16. Like I'm young as shit.
This was the most stressful day.
Yeah, right.
After school.
This shit was crazy.
What made you keep smoking then, dude? That sounds like a horrible first. My first time was not like that.
The high was definitely blown.
My high was great. I was outside. I smoked. I was walking that trail. I was just looking at all the beautiful shit. Cause the first few times you smoke, it's like opium at some point. It's like literally like crack. Like it just. You're so fucking high, and you're high for 4 hours.
Nah, right.
Now it's like, I hit a fucking joint, I just feel normal, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's my medication, but...
Yeah.
So what are some go-to methods of, like, what is kind of like your, like, what is your littest? Like, do you have a littest story? Like, what was the time you were just way too bodied? If you don't want to share, it's whatever. I'll share it gladly.
No, I got you.
I've done, regurgitated Chinese food a couple times, too lit off the Grey Goose, I've been there. But with weed, I don't think I've ever been too high. I mean, I got high to the point where I'm like, I need to go lay down. I'm scared of everything. But you ever eat too many gummies? Oh, my God.
Yo. I came here off a gummy, actually.
What, right now?
Yeah, like, I'm coming down off the gummy.
Oh, we got more gummies. Let's get you back up there, buddy. We go into the sky. It's the void. But shit, like, I guess what's one of your littest stories like?
I got a more recent one actually. The
Recent?
movie Avatar: Way of Water came out
You
December.
lucky ducky, man.
Right,
I still want to see that shit.
Damn, you didn't see that shit.
I heard it was bad. I don't want to ruin Avatar. It's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Nah, that movie's definitely one of them ones, right? So I went to see it
Really?
on shrooms, right?
Oh, well, yeah. No matter how bad that movie is, just the graphics alone.
Yeah, right. So I kind of took like more than I like was supposed to take. And
For me, over 2 grams, I'm tripping. That's
Yeah.
kind of from my body.
Mhm.
I can do 2 grams and like I'll just be body high and chill. Anything over that, it's like, woo.
yeah,
So what? You ate hella shrooms and you pull up to the theater. What's that like?
it's like
I hate being publicly tripped, man.
Yeah,
So you're a soldier for that,
it's
for
like
real.
spawning in a lobby. Like these
Oh.
motherfuckers just appeared,
Bruh.
you know. And at one point,
In
it
the
got
arcade
so,
machines.
yeah, it got so bad. Like I had to like go to the bathroom and I just yacked. Like I just puked and then shit. And
I'm sorry to laugh.
Yeah,
but
it's
holy
crazy.
fuck, yeah. I can just imagine you. You in the like you got this little ass like 16-year-old bouncer kid in the fucking movie theater just playing on his phone, juuling or something, and you just come in there like, geeked off shrooms like, holy fuck, bro, what the fuck? Blah! I'm out. Like, so how was the movie though? Did you make it through the whole movie?
yeah, no. Once I
without-
threw up, like it kind of like
That's
leveled
what me.
everything up.
Sometimes when you eat too much, that's why I don't eat a lot of shrooms because it always fucks my stomach up.
Mhm.
Apparently, if you eat a mango though,
That
like
levels
or
that
like
shit
what is it, banana. If you eat a banana after you eat shrooms, it like basically defeats the stomach ache. So like that's a real we've tried it with toast and it worked. So that's a good strategy for all my shroom doers. Don't do acid, motherfuckers. That shit is too long. You ever do anything like acid or anything? That's
Not
just
that we're saying to do shrooms, but don't do acid.
I'm saying no, I can't say do shrooms or don't do shrooms because at the same time, like everybody's brain is so different and like
If you want to watch us on Twitch, we can tell you whether or not to do shrooms.
yeah, for real. YouTube is a little cringe, but do whatever the hell makes you happy, people. Except for crack, don't do that. That's gonna make you happy for 10 minutes, bro. But.
This message brought to you by the Void. Thank you.
So
Yeah.
Avatar 2 off to shrooms, bro. That's insane.
Yeah.
What do you want? Like, if I had to, like, make my own weed, what would you call your own weed brand?
Skywalker.
What? That's
Well, that's
already a
already some
thing,
shit,
bro.
That's already a thing.
It's a strain, but I mean, you could build
What
on
else? Walk in the sky.
Freaking KM's Blast.
Cam's blast. I like that.
Shit. I don't know. I couldn't name a weed brand. I think
Yeah,
I think
it's-
it's kind of corny.
Like
whenever
they
you come
seem
up
so
with-
simple, but like it takes so much to actually
like
like
Runts
make the name.
is such a good name for a weed. Like I want it to be that caliber, like where it's like a rapper would say it and it would be fun. So it's like you kind of have to think like that. Like if it can't be in like a Amigos song or something, like it's not even gonna be a good brand. Like you're never gonna get clout. Like my favorite brand of weed is Laughing Gas, which is by like Joey Diaz, and now I think they also do Mike Tyson has a collab with them, so that's pretty hard. But
Mike Tyson has his own weed brand.
yeah, he has Knockout Weed or whatever, which never tried, but it's Mike Tyson. I assume it's gonna be some gas, like.
Tyson OG or some shit.
But back to you, motherfucker. So we Jersey bound, like this is our scene. But I'm always curious with like artists, like if you had, say you hit the lottery tomorrow, where would you pick up and go, or would you stay here, or like if you could have a house anywhere, where are you going? Like
Honestly, probably Tokyo. I
Tokyo.
want to go to Japan.
Damn, you really
It's
might
like
be
my-
this dude a weed, bro. It's like
Um,
that. Tokyo. Wow, I would not expect that honestly. I've heard good things about Tokyo. I mean, I heard like it's probably the best place for like Americans to go in Japan because some spots are a little bit more or less forgiving for our dumb American habits. Like, cause Japan, they're so good out there in Japan. Like they literally leave like. You can just take an item and put the money for the item in like a basket instead of like them having a person watch it, because their like social score is like crazy. Like no one steals, no one does this, no one does that.
Right.
But it's like if you're loud on the subway, people will fucking hit you with a fucking baton. Like you cannot make noise on public transport. There's all these weird rules, and it's like Tokyo is kind of the most Americanized version, but that's a cool place.
Yeah.
Would you get like a little apartment or something?
Type shit.
You know what I'm
Honestly,
saying? If you buy the arcades.
yeah, feel me? I want to catch that vibe for a little bit, but like honestly, in the long run, when I settle down, I want to have just like a big ass house with like acres of land, type farm shit. Like on some simple shit.
Wow.
Like that's my end goal.
For me, I never want a big piece of property. It's too much work to clean.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a lazy fuck. Like I'll be honest, I have OCD. So like just managing this room, like I'm already like my brain's already fucked. Like I gotta make my bed. I gotta do this. I gotta, if there's too many crumbs, I gotta vacuum. I gotta sweep. Like if I have a big ass house, like, dude, I'm gonna have to hire like help because for me, I'm gonna just be stressing the whole time. Like, I'll never be, settled. So for me, I'm going somewhere small, little apartment vibe. I mean, obviously, I have a German Shepherd, so it's kind of hard these days, but. Tokyo is cool, man. I would never expect that. And then I got farmland. All right, where are you having this farm at? You gonna grow anything? Right. You gonna grow that canned blast?
Yeah, man. Devil's lettuce.
I guess we have a few more questions to get through here. You're pretty fucking awesome at this shit, man. Everybody go click the link below, or you're a loser. He's got you have that Poozy video. How'd that come to be? I'm curious with that as well. I forgot to bring that up.
Yeah, so I met Poozy in high school too.
Yeah.
He was in entertainment tech and shit. And the funny thing is, like, I wanted to go in there, right? And I feel like with all the shit I do now, that would have helped me, like, kind of. It would have helped me with it.
I don't know. He has mixed reviews with it. I mean, a lot of people I've heard have mixed reviews with it. It's like it doesn't hurt, but doesn't necessarily make you nothing make in this business. Yeah. Until you find that secret viral formula for you, because it's custom brewed to every single, like everybody's blow up is based on them. It's like ultimately you won't have the sauce until you have the sauce. Like it's just that simple. Like, and I mean that class can help you figure it out quicker, but it's not necessarily going to help you figure it out. Period. Some people, I always look at this art shit like you kind of have to do it yourself. Like. Poozy's definitely where he's at today because he's sweaty as hell.
Yeah, nah. Cool.
Like he makes more art than you put out a lot too. Like your output has been pretty high. Like is that kind of something you like to do? Like you like to constantly put stuff out, keep working because it makes you sharper. Because for me, I get burned out easy with that, so I can't do it. But for you, is that kind of like your speed?
I really want to put out a lot of shit. Honestly, it just sometimes shit gets in the way. And I honestly wanted to put out a lot of stuff before, but now I'm finally able to do it,
And
so
more videos on the way. What's to come?
I got videos on the way. Honestly, I ain't want to really say shit. I'm really working on a project. Got one coming for me.
It's 26 minutes into this cast. If y'all still watching, we deserve at least a little sniff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm definitely in tape mode.
Okay, then. All right, that's what we needed to know. That's good enough for us. I mean, tape mode means at least more than one song. So, and hey. We probably gonna get a rollout too,
yes,
get all that stuff. So that's what I like to hear. All right, cool. I guess we also need to ask, what are some hot takes you want to get off your chest? You got any hot music takes right now? Like you saying fuck Frank Ocean or something? Like you got any ops in this music shit already? For when you blow up.
Yeah.
We need something to get you canceled later, bro. It's just part of the game. I'm just saying. I love Frank. I
ain't gonna lie. I'm not
for the Coachella.
I'm not the biggest fan of the drill shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Like what? Like Ice Spice?
I fuck with drill music, but
like you're not fucking with the Ice Spice wave of new stuff or the Deuce or whatever that song.
Ice Spice is cool. It's just more like the Pop Smoke effect for me for just a lot of TikTok and the TikTok wave with it. Just like the.
Okay, that's not that hot of a take.
I work at a school, right? And my students, most of them, that's all they fucking listen to. I feel like it's an earworm. Like when you listen to drill, that shit's so catchy.
Kids some crazy shit too.
And the message,
these kids be like, "We're hitting the lick."
Yeah, from
I'm fucking your bit, and you're just like, "Bro, you 7 years old. Relax. You do not need to be saying this shit." I totally can see that would drastically ruin drill for me as well. So
also, I feel like it's. No shade to that's somebody's craft. For me, that's your lane, drill's your lane. But I feel like
there's plenty of genres.
For me personally, since I did say I'm open with the music and I really dip into multiple lanes, drill's not really one I would get into because I just feel like it's not much of a challenge.
So
for me.
Maybe your hatred isn't necessarily drill. It's just how drill's being made at this moment. It's very formulaic,
right.
Which that's 9 out of 10 times the thing for me. It's I don't hate you can't hate a genre. Yeah. There's always gonna be one banger, like you said, Pop Smoke. Pop Smoke got bangers in their drill. That's just one drill song that slaps, and then for every one song that slaps in your head, there's 5 that suck.
Right.
And for some other people, it might be 2 suck. It might be all 6 are good. So
right.
And that's why we fucking all got opinions, people. Final question though. This one is a deep cut, and this all happened in Minecraft. Don't say anything too crazy, but what is the scariest moment of your entire life? That is what we end that with every we end every show with that. So.
I got trapped on the elevator at 3 years old.
Whoa. That
Shit's
is one of
tragic.
my biggest fears because I'd be on construction sites, bro, and these elevators be brand new and fucking sketchy. So like, oh my god, what was it like? Where you just felt like you were gonna? I mean, you probably don't remember. I mean,
That was like my first memory. That's really like the first thing I can remember. I'm not gonna
That's
lie.
your first memory,
Yeah, it's
jeez,
crazy,
bro.
right?
What
Like
the
imagine
hell?
just like
Holy
non-existent
shit!
and then just.
No wonder
fucking
you gotta
stuck on the
smoke, bro.
elevator.
I respect like shit.
Yeah, no. That
You like
shit was
chasing
nutty.
that.
It was only for like a minute though, and then my mom came down and got me off that shit. But yeah, feel me? You a kid, so like yeah,
Oh
your
my
brain not even
God.
developed and shit. I'm thinking like this is the end of the world for me. Like, this
Oh
shit
my
was crazy.
god, yo, that's terrifying. Elevators already freak me the hell out because I'm a big
Yeah.
dude. If I jump on an elevator, it shakes.
Mhm.
Like, and sometimes I used to troll and do that, but that's just me. But wow, well, this has been a hell of a podcast, people. Tape on the way, as we now know. More videos on the way. The brand new video from 2 weeks ago. Link will be in the description. Go follow on the IG. And yeah, as far as us, we're gonna be recovering from UFC, putting out more content this week. And we will probably be giving you Instagram stories from the show that they're having. So, fuck yeah, motherfucker. Peace.
Yeah.